Are you serious? Are you serious? Guys, we have breaking news. Very, very devastating landslide that has hit Ethiopia. And the death toll is expected to continue to rise in a horrific situation in Ethiopia. Let me tell you about it in a moment here. But first, I'll put a quick shout out for don'twastepower.com. That's don'twastepower.com. If you click on the link below the description, you can save up to 66% on this incredible little device. It's incredible what it does, how it saves people money. Recent reports reveal that the United States electricity bills have set a 10-year record high this summer, all because the greedy power companies want to fill their shareholders' pockets with just more money. That's why you can lower your energy bill with this little device. It's incredible. Thanks to it, you can cut down your electricity cost, beat the greedy power companies, and keep more income for you every month. Please go to don'twastepower.com. That's don'twastepower.com. Click on that link below. All you got to do is get this, plug it in the wall. It smooths out the currency flow of your electricity. It's incredible. Go there now. Okay, and there's other bonuses that you can have for free. So do it now at don'twastepower.com. Well, this Ethiopian situation is devastating. I can tell you that right now. It's just absolutely devastating. The death toll from these two landslides now in southern Ethiopia has jumped to 229 people. And it expecting to rise as the search for survivors and casualties continue today. Following a heavy rain, a landslide buried the people in Gofa zone in the southern Ethiopian regional state. Then a second one, and that was on Sunday night, but then a second one engulfed others on Monday. And they were trying to help dig out the others. And look, we don't know what to do, they said. We're still recovering bodies. We don't know what to do. It was first thought that maybe 50 people were dead, including children and even police officers. But now the number is, they have dug out 229 bodies, and that more are expected to be buried. Still digging. The Prime Minister Ahmed said he was deeply saddened by this terrible loss of life, and the federal officials have been deployed to reduce the impact of the disaster. We stand in strong solidarity with the people and the government of Ethiopia as rescue efforts continue to finding the missing and assist the displaced. African Union chairperson Mahamat wrote on his social media platform X. The head of the World Health Organization, who is an Ethiopian, said he was thinking of all the families affected and that a World Health Organization team had been sent to support the immediate health needs. As the region continues to face the harsh impacts of the climate change, we urge everyone to stay vigilant and follow safety protocols to protect lives and prevent further tragedies. Guys, it's just a horrific scene happening in Ethiopia. 229 people are dead, and the death toll is expected to rise. Oh, by the way, as we're talking, don't forget to get your tickets for Aliens Among Us. I can tell you that Stan Deyo has an incredible, this interview with Stan Deyo is just tremendous. Great information for you, including Stan's visitation from an alien. You'll need to understand that. Also, Mike Around the World. Mike Around the World dropped so many bombs that we had to go back and listen to it again. And it's just incredible. You'll be researching just off Mike from Around the World's presentation for a week of all the different things he talks about. But the ant people, oh man, when he starts to tell you about the ant people, hang on. Now, Avi Loeb was incredible. He's the Harvard professor. And it's a very entertaining conversation with his own personal story. And you'll be moved by how he responds when I ask him about October 7th and what happened to the Israeli people since he was born in Israel. There's just so much in this webinar. I mean, it is the best ever. It's just incredible. So be sure you get a ticket to this. Just go to paulbegleyprophecy.com and get your ticket, or you can go to Eventbrite and get your ticket. If you go to paulbegleyprophecy.com, you'll see the purple banner going across the page. Just click right on that banner. It takes you, that little thin purple banner. Click it. It'll take you right where to get your ticket. Real easy. Or if you want to just call and order a ticket, you can do that right now. Call the number 765-414-2230. That's 765-414-2230. And order your ticket for Aliens Among Us. Pray for Ethiopia. This is just horrific.
God, I'm so scared for this crooked generation. Will you even find faith in the earth when you bring down revelation? Forgive us now the sins of our youth, worshiping the idols that knew everything but the truth. Teach us how to uncorrupt our minds. Show us now while we still have the time. We need you, Yeshua. Holy, holy, hallelujah. We need you,
Yeshua.
Holy, holy, hallelujah. We abandon everything to follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the stream. How much will we see
Before the fire falls?
Lord, could this really be the last altar call? We need your blood over the doorposts of our hearts. Anoint us with your fiery love as the praise and worship starts. We need you, Yeshua. Holy, holy, hallelujah. We need you, Yeshua. Holy, holy, hallelujah. We abandoned everything to follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the streets. Oh, we abandon everything.
Think about this.
To follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the streets.
something biblical's going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ.
We abandoned everything to follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the stream. We abandoned everything to follow you, our King. We throw our gold and silver in the stream.
Incredible day today. It's incredible. There's a shift in the atmosphere, of course, and things are happening now. Bible prophecy is being fulfilled at an incredible speed. Benjamin Netanyahu arrived in America yesterday. He's fighting a war against Hamas. 1,300 Israeli citizens were butchered and killed and mutilated in ways that I can't even explain. I don't even want to say. And they've been fighting this war against Hamas, against Hezbollah, against the Houthis, against the Iranians, the Syrians. And so when, for the first time in 4 years, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu comes to America, he's to meet with the president. The president is sick, so he can't meet with him. The vice president decides, no, she don't want to meet with him. And when he gets off the plane, there's not one American administrative official there to meet him. The president's not there, of course. The vice president doesn't show up. The Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken's not there. The Secretary of Defense, Lloyd Austin, he didn't show up. Nobody, not even the Secretary of Education or the Secretary of Urban Development or Secretary of Interior. Nobody. The only person waiting for the Prime Minister when he got off the plane was his own ambassador. I mean, this is insane. This is so unprofessional. And then the meeting with the vice president, Harris, she canceled. And so he has nobody to meet with. Tomorrow he's going to give a State of the Union, a speech before the joint session of Congress. And Harris said she's not going to show up. She's not going to sit behind him in the chair. It's going to be an empty chair, which it was empty already. But, I mean, now it was already empty, might as well say. There's a lot of empty suits in Washington right now, a lot of them. But even 30, 40, 50, maybe 60 members of Congress is going to boycott his speech. Supposed to be our number one ally in the Middle East. Who are they really allies with? And the squad says they're going to protest and maybe just create a scene right on the floor. So the secretary, the Speaker of the House has told the Sergeant of Arms have extra officers ready to haul him out of there. All of this while the president lays sick somewhere in Delaware and the vice president's running around. And they're going to skip the entire primary process. And they're even going to, looks like, skip even the broker convention process. Just Manchurian candidates now. I mean, deep state is running crazy. It's went crazy now. President Trump still recuperating from a bullet that went through his ear. We're living in the last days. I'll be back with more current world events. Mike from Around the World did drop some incredible information. It's a 19-minute interview I did with Mike from Around the World last night. It's only on Patreon because the things he talks about I cannot post here. I'm very sorry, but I just can't. And it's very easy to become a member of our Patreon channel. Extremely easy. And you can give what you want. Most people give $5 a month, but you can give as more. Some people give more, thank God, and some give less. That's fine. Whatever you want to do. But don't miss out on this interview because it's incredible info, very relevant for right now. And and some things we just have to put there. Censorship has made it very difficult. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back. Someone asked me one time, they said, well, Pastor Begley, I can't believe you're making people go over there to get that. I just told you I can't put it here. And I have put out 17,000 free videos, but this one I can't because of the content. But go watch it. It's incredibly important. I'll be back, guys. We're in the last days. Make sure you get your tickets for this webinar. It will blow your mind. It will literally blow your mind. Are you saved?